I don't see how y'all do it. I went on one church day and baby girl did not so much as quicken or clap during the praise break. The devil is a... The bishop asks, do you run or do you dance? Not do you look confused and clap off beat. Miss, I must awaken my inner Sadducee. Y'all, I'm just playing, okay? The Lord loves you and your offbeat 1 and 3. Now on to more important things. John chapter 4. I ain't forget our main initiative is to get to the part of the chapter where Jesus has a conversation with the woman at the well. I got to preface it though, okay? We got to go ahead and give some background context because the chapter literally begins like this. Jesus learns that the Pharisees heard that he'd been baptizing more people than John the Baptist. Now, first and foremost, there's a distinction that we could literally bother, but I'm not going to. The fact that Jesus learned, but the Pharisees heard. But I really, I want to, but I ain't going to. The text specifically says when Jesus heard. That means that as soon as he was privy to this information, he responds, but doing one thing, he leaves. If he leaves Judea to go to Galilee, this is a place of high religious scrutiny. Galilee, on the other hand, is a place where more of the Gentiles. It's a very diverse land. And if you read this text a certain way, it could then begin to sound like Jesus is non-confrontational, like he afraid of the Pharisees. But as we see throughout the historical accounts of his disciples, clearly this man then flipped over tables and he will literally combat and argue and get sassy with every Pharisee that he can. So clearly he's not scared. So why does he leave? Well, Jesus weak, man. He over being soft. Not that Jesus not strong, he just strategic. He understands that premature conflict with these religious elites can lead him to being put on a cross too early, put in a prison prematurely. So he says, for the sake of the mission, what I'm able to do, I don't do because it's not the best time for me to do it. Now, I don't know. It was gonna go one direction, but this is where the mind leads now, because even when God ain't doing nothing, it's him doing something. That means in his silence, he's not just silent, he's strategic. Like in his inactivity, he's not just inactive. He's strategic. Because I got work in the morning, but I just want you to just bear this in mind. That individual that says, God, why ain't you doing nothing? Why ain't you saying nothing? Why you ain't moving nothing? Why you ain't shaking nothing? Why you ain't shifting nothing? It's not that he's unable. He's strategic. Overall suggestion, God is way too strategic and way too intentional to wrongfully deploy or demonstrate an aspect of his identity. But this also says something circumstantially about our reality. This would then suggest that no matter how random or inconvenient something may seem, there is no way in the world we could ever adjectively describe anything adverse as accidental. Times when things are no longer going as planned, it is now time for me to shift my trust from my plans to his providence. Get me out of here. I need to go.